Hey guys, in this video I'll be talking about how to create your own VPN server. The first thought that will strike your mind would be, why create my own VPN server? There are already tons of them out there and many of them are free. Well, the free VPNs out there, most of them sell your data. However, there are reputed ones like Proton VPN which provide free subscription as well. But it still lacks the P2P feature and in most cases bandwidth is limited. Let's further explore the pros and cons of your own VPN server. The first advantage is you control your data. With your own VPN server, you are in total control of your data. With third-party VPN providers, one may doubt its transparency. But with your own server, you can stay assured. Second is, it's cheaper. The VPNs with paid subscription are usually costly. Hosting your own would be way cheaper. Third is, it's fast. You can choose to host the VPN server in a data center close to your location. This would give you an advantage of speed. Fourth is, unlimited number of users. With third-party VPNs, the number of users are limited. But since this is your own VPN, you can use it on as many devices as you like. Fifth is P2P. Usually P2P support is available only in premium VPN plans, but with your own VPN support, you can enable P2P support. The one and only major con would be that this is a pseudo-anonymous VPN. If you host this on a VPS, the VPS provider would have your payment details, which can be used to identify you. But to the rest of the internet, you would still be anonymous. Now let's see how to host the VPN server on a VPS. Here I will be using DigitalOcean. Its droplets start at as low as $5 and it runs pretty smooth. We will be using openvpn server, which is an open source VPN server. To begin with, connect to your VPS via SSH. I have already connected to mine. Now run apt update to update all the packages. Once the update is finished, you need to run this command. This will install the openvpn server on your VPS and set everything up for you. It will ask you a few questions. Just leave the default options. Keep pressing enter. I will be changing the default port from 1194 to 443. And I will use the Cloudflare DNS. Give any name to your VPN client. The installation has now begun. As you can see, a VPN file has been created. We need to get this file on a system so as to connect to the VPN. I will create a HTTP server with Python. Visit the VPS IP to download the VPN file. Save it to your machine. Now we need to start the openvpn server. On the end machine, that is the client machine, we need to install the openvpn client. It can be installed with apt install openvpn. Now let me show you my IP. This is the IP provided by my ISP. You can connect to the VPN with this command. Now that it's connected, let's check the IP address again. As you can see, the IP address has changed. This is the IP of my VPS. If you need to add more users, simply rerun this command again. It will provide you an option to add more users if you want to use it on multiple devices. You can also remove existing users and also remove OpenVPN installation. If you want to use this on an Android device, you need to install the OpenVPN app. It's available on the Play Store. Similarly, it can also be used on Windows devices. Since the VPN server has P2P support, it can also be used to download files via torrent.